Alright guys, I couldn't wait to film this, even though this is the same day as the Q&A video, but I got something new here, and I can't wait to show you guys. It's nothing crazy, nothing like outrageous that's gonna make a huge difference on the car, but it's a nice little quality of life improvement, okay? So let's take a look at what we got. So we got this brown box. That is exactly what we got. It's a brown box, it goes in the engine bay, and it makes brown box noises. If you don't know what that is, you should go look it up on YouTube. But, bam, we got some rubber, we got a new secondary air intake filter, and we got this stuff wrapped up in bubble wrap. And now we got this thing not wrapped in bubble wrap. Now you might be thinking to yourself like, I don't know what the this stuff is or why you have it, but let me explain. So from the factory, the car normally has an air box right here, and the car also has this thing called the secondary air intake, and this secondary air intake plugs into the factory air box. Now normally when you do an aftermarket intake, you have to basically put a filter on this, and then this just dangles everywhere. And I previously had it zip tied to this coolant hose right here, but now that I got the Blaze intake, it's just flopping around. I haven't zip tied it or anything because I knew that I was going to be getting this, but this is going to mount this down so it doesn't flop everywhere like a noodle. Now the install is going to be very, very straightforward, but essentially all we have to do is just pop off our current APR secondary air intake filter, and then in the engine bay right here next to your ECU harness, there is a grommet that is where your stock airbox goes into. The grommet is literally right here. It's just pop it off. Now we're going to take this, put it through here. Yep, just like that. And now we are going to slip on our new breather filter. Grab yourself a little flathead and crimp this bad boy down. All right, and now that we got this basically looking like this, should be able to just slip this onto here. Yep, just like that. All right, now that that is attached onto there, we can grab our new grommet. Oh, that smells brand new. That is wonderful. Wait, I'm a dum-dum. Okay, we put on the grommet first. And then we put this on the grommet. There we go. And there it is. So this is pretty cool because it just literally tucks the intake filter basically down here and keeps it out of the way and flopping around the engine bay. Tidies things up a little bit. And yeah. All right, now you guys know I can't do an install right in 20 seconds. So we ended up actually tucking the intake air filter hose here under the factory airbox grommet right here in front of the battery. And that allowed this bracket to basically sit straight now. And as you can see, it is nicely tucked away outside of this whole space here. Maybe we can make like a 3D printed cover or something for this. I don't know. Something would be cool, but yeah. I'm pretty happy. I know this is such like a little mod, but it's just, you know, it's one of those little things. It's really nice. Whew, wow. I think that might have been the fastest install that we have ever done, ever. That took like 10 minutes with me recording everything. Like the total video time was 10 minutes. I'd call that a W. That little secondary air intake filter, that was bothering me for so long. And it's just cool that now it's not in the way, flopping around, and I'm not afraid that it's gonna break. So yeah. Now, if you guys enjoyed this really complicated install on my GLI, make sure that you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button because you'll see more videos of mine, and press that notification button because like you might as well while you're here, you know, just go ahead and do it. Anyways, I hope you'll have a good day and peace out. See you guys in the next video. Adios.